Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Brothers in Gaming, to our Madden 15 San Diego Chargers franchise. Today we are at Ralph Wilson Stadium, as you can see, taking on the Buffalo Bills, who are 0-2 right now. So not having a good year despite that loaded offense and defense, let's be fair. We ourselves are coming off a loss against the Seattle Seahawks in quite a close game, to be fair. I think the Chargers played pretty well. Just couldn't make that finish, which is a shame. So we sit at 500 at the moment, 1-1. But we're hoping to have a better game against the Buffalo Bills. I mean, we can nearly beat the Seahawks. We should be able to beat the Buffalo Bills, right? But we'll have to see. So, Cypher to kick it off. We're going to get this game started. Not a lot to talk about news-wise at the start of this game. Pretty much as is last game. No additions, no cuts or anything like that. So EJ Manuel's going to be coming out. Not having a good year so far. 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown. I'm sure that'll change after this game. So his first play of the scrimmage, he's going to give it to Bryce Brown, who's going to get a nice stiff arm on Matt Elam there. Bryce Brown going to be the starting running back, as Lesean McCoy is out, as you will see from the depth chart. Harvey Dar and Richie Incognito, 2 very, very strong guards there in the middle. Very, very tough guys. And they got some good weapons on the outside as well. Second play goes to Bryce Brown, and running hard there, but he only makes 1 yard, so a good job there by the defense to wrap him up. This defense played pretty well last game. We managed to pretty much slow down the run game of the Seattle Seahawks, and through the air as well. But we're gonna have a lot more trouble today, I think, with this passing attack based on the receivers that the Buffalo Bills have. So we'll wait and see. Speaking of which, there's Robert Woods across the middle, the third-year man, who's probably playing second string now, next to Sammy Watkins. Well, actually, no, they got Percy Harvin, so playing third or fourth. But either way, here's Bryce Brown again, and he's going to fight for a couple of yards there. This Buffalo Bills could probably be a very, very balanced team offensively, based on the talent that they have, both on the line and everything else. So definitely a challenge, though. But EJ Manuel is the question mark. But he does have this kind of talent, which lets him take off. But Eric Weddle's going to get a stop, but he does pick up a huge gain there, so we're going to have to watch out for that. An 18-yard run from EJ Manuel. Can't do it through the air, he's going to do it on his feet, which is fine. And Jerome Felton now gets the handoff, the fullback getting in the play. How often do you see that? Fullback run, wow, bloody hell. But now back to Bryce Brown, back to normality, and he gets stuffed, which is what we're going to see. 5 for 5 right now. I'm sure LeSean, there we go. I'm sure LeSean McCoy would have a lot more yards. There we go, got it out eventually. But either way, Bryce Brown is stuffed, and that's a nice field goal there. Good effort by Dan Carpenter, who's a great kicker. So that's going to bring on Philip Rivers, who's 4-2 right now. He's completed 67% of his passing yards. We haven't had a lot of success on the ground so far this year, so a lot of it has been on Philip Rivers' shoulders, hence why he has the inflated numbers and more picks than he normally would. But we're going to see if we can get the ground game going in this game. But first, we're going to go for a pass. Rivers going to hand it off to throw it to David Johnson, who makes a guy miss, and he's going upfield. Look at that 18-yard gain by a fullback in the passing game. Outstanding. But this time we're going to go to Gordon on the draw, and he gets stuffed there by Kyle Williams. This front four is devastating for the Buffalo Bills. Rivers now is dropping back. Pressure's coming, but he throws a pick. What a pick! I don't even know who that is. D. Williams. Your guess is as good as mine, ladies and gentlemen. He's probably a starter, and Buffalo Bills fans probably hate me, but is it Duke Williams? Possibly. So he gives it right back to the Buffalo Bills. He's now 5-3 after that. Pretty amazing pick, to be fair. I thought Keenan Allen would have fought more for that, but never mind. So Buffalo Bills right back on offense, and there's Percy Harvin burning rookie Jason Verrett, and he's gone. And that's it. Touchdown. Easy as that. Just the speed of Percy Harvin and a perfect ball by EJ Manuel. Verrett tried to play Percy Harvin too close, and probably in press coverage, and well, he paid for it, quite frankly. Look at that. It's like 5 yards away from him when he caught the ball. Well, rookie mistake made by, I believe he's a second-year man now, but he still has a lot of growing room, so we'll see what happens. But now Antoine Blake's going to receive the kickoff. We're only showing you this play if it's a big play or a boo-boo. So there goes Antoine Blake, and he's going to cut it to the outside. He's got room and blocking. Can he go all the way? There's one fat guy left to beat, and the fat guy drags him down. What a shame. I believe that's a tight end. What a shame, but a great field position here by Antoine Blake. So Rivers is going to drop back. He's going to pass it to Ladarius Green, and that's it. One play. Touchdown Chargers. What a great series of events there for the San Diego Chargers. And they managed to get the ball in on one play. So that's a way to fire back after that screw up on offense last play. So we'll go back to the Buffalo Bills now. It's 10-7. Manuel's going to hand it off to Brown, who has not had much success yet, and he's going to take a nice hit there, and he's going to go up for 7 yards. 2nd and 3 now. He's going to hand off Jerome Felton in the backfield, who puts a nice stiff arm on and makes a yard. And actually loses a yard. That looked like a gain to me, but okay. Manuel drops back with no one in the backfield. He's going to look, he's going to throw. Oh, and that was nearly picked off by Brandon Flowers. You have to make that play and get it for 6, but we'll have to see if we can get the points on offense instead. So Melvin Gordon is going to get the ball. Look at this offensive line now. They haven't blocked well, to be quite honest, in the run game. Not opened up many holes at all. Pass protection's been okay, but this offense is what we want to look out for. And there's a miscommunication there to Keenan Allen, and that ball's going to sail past his head. As we were talking about, this front four, they also have Kyle Williams there, who's no slouch, that must be said. And don't know much about these linebackers, honestly. They don't seem like a big deal, but the secondary, Stephon Gilmore, is really coming into his own, so we have to watch out for that. So we're going to go for a screen play here. Wide receiver screen. Allen's got loads of room when he goes upfield, and that's a huge gain on 3rd and 6. So another big gain there for the Chargers, and this could be the last play of the first quarter. Gates in motion. Rivers hands off to Gordon, and he hits the line. He can't quite make anything there. So that's going to take us to the 2nd quarter now. Rivers under center, hands off to Gordon. Going to try and push this ball down on the field in the run game. So that's a nice pickup there by Melvin Gordon. He's going to get the counter here. Nice blocking. He's going to go up, and that's another nice gain on the ground. 5 yards. And if it's working, hey, might as well keep going. Here's Brandon Oliver this time on the draw play, but the defense really come down on that one, and that's a loss of 1 on the play. So Rivers in shotgun now on 3rd and 6, going to find Keenan Allen wide open, who's going to make the reception. 3 yards away from pay dirt. Probably going to try and punch this one in. Rivers, he hands it off to Melvin Gordon, and he runs in for the touchdown. It's now a 14-10 game to San Diego. What a turnaround after that miserable play in the first offensive drive. So Buffalo are going to go back on the field now. Manuel hands off to Brown, and he's going to cut right, and he's got nowhere to go. 5-yard gain though. Nice play. Manuel under center. He's going to drop back. He's looking, he throws, and there's Charles Clay wide open, gets a nice block. But he fumbles the football, and there's Eric Weddle. And he recovers the fumble. We're going to take another look at this to make sure it was. Manuel throws it off, he dumps it short, he gets a nice block up here, but I believe it's Patrick Robinson who comes in. No, it's Jaleel Adai who comes up and forces the fumble. Great hit there, it just pops out, and there's nothing you can do about it, and Eric Weddle gets it, and that's going to put the Chargers right back on offense, having a great success so far. Allen with a nice catch there, and a nice pass over the heads of the defenders. Rivers drops back, he gives it to Gates, who makes a nice grab, and he's going to power forward for more yards on the first down. So, on their 36 now in their half. Rivers, pressure coming, and it's picked off! Somehow! He gets the ball out, yet it's picked off by P. Brown. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is either. I really don't know any of these Buffalo's players, but I wish I did. But what a heads-up play by the linebacker, comes blitzing through, and I think that one may have hit the ground, but we can't challenge it, so the Buffalo Bills get the ball back and kill momentum. Verrett's going to whiff on that tackle, and Brown is going to fight forward for a big gain there. Bryce Brown starting to find some success now. EJ Manuel in the shotgun, Brown next to him, who goes out on a pattern, and there's Sammy Watkins. We knew we were going to see his name sooner or later. Good coverage so far, though, by Brandon Flowers to keep him on lockdown. But as we can see, neither passing game really having much effect, so Manuel's going to hand off to Jerome Felton again, and he's going to look for space, but Jason Verrett makes a nice tackle there. Look at the lineman, that's funny. Anyway, so Manuel comes under center now. He does Bryce Brown, and that's a nice play by Ryan Carruthers straight at the middle, the nose tackle. Haven't heard much about him recently, but, you know, that's what happens when you're a defensive tackle. And Brandon Flowers just doesn't know what's going on there, and they're going to find the end zone, and that is an easy touchdown for the Buffalo Bills. I missed who it was there, unfortunately, but Brandon Flowers just literally forgot how to football. Melvin Gordon, though, gets the handoff, and he's got some space to his right. He's going to try and cut up a bit more, but he makes 7 yards anyway. Not a bad running game so far. Rivers under center, drops back, he looks, he throws, and he overthrows Keenan Allen a long way there. He was lucky it wasn't picked off, so an errant pass there. Gordon gets the handoff again, cuts right again. Some nice blocking downfield by Allen, and there's another big gain on the ground. This is what we wanted to see from this Chargers offense. Now the 2-minute warning comes up. He hands it off to Floyd, who hasn't quite got the pace to cut field. So that's only a 3-yard gain, but still a completion all the same. But Keenan Allen is wide open. Nobody covers Keenan Allen, And that's a huge gain through the air. Philip Rivers saw the coverage and saw no one was there, and he just dumps it off to him, and that's a huge gain. Now he's going to go to the middle, and that's nearly picked off again. Tried to squeeze that one in there. Couldn't quite make it, so 2nd and goal, 9 yards to go. But there's Jacoby Jones. Caps off the drive with a touchdown. Nice read, nice play, and quite frankly, a nice drive by the Chargers. So that's 21-17 now in the second quarter even. I apologise. Manuel in shotgun, going to try and make something happen now. He goes to the ground on his legs. He's going to run, and Robinson comes up, and that's a big hit to knock Manuel down to the turf. He tries to slide, but hey, probably should have been a penalty, but whatever. But they're going to go hurry up offense here. Manuel in shotgun again. He's going to look, he's going to throw, and he can't quite connect with Charles Clay there. That's a bit of a miscommunication. So that's going to stop the clock for them, though. 1 minute 10 left to go. Manuel in shotgun again. He's looking, he fires, and there's Robert Woods, who makes a nice catch and stays. Well, he gets out of bounds for 5-yard gain. Stops the clock again. Good clock management here by the Bills. Manuel looks. He's got plenty of time. He throws it deep, and there's Lewis. I don't know who that is, honestly. But that's another nice catch and stops the clock again. Plenty of time here. Manuel's going to go on the ground again. He's got good blocking upfield. Look at this. Look at this blocking. He should have just gone straight. He should have got cut to the right there. He would have got a touchdown. But luckily, we're able to drag him down after that big gain on the ground. Really need to start spying him or something. Just under a minute left to go now. Manuel under center. He looks. He's got time. Pressure coming, and he tries to roll out, and he is sacked by Melvin Ingram. Nice play by the defense. Not a good decision there. So they're forced to burn their second timeout. 1 timeout left for the Buffalo Bills. Pressure coming on Manuel, and he can't get rid of it. Melvin Ingram again. Great pressure. 3rd and 18. 44 seconds left. Manuel drops. He looks. He throws deep, and there's Watkins, and we can't stop him for the first down. So they got 1 timeout left, 5 yards to go. They're going to hurry to the line, see if the Chargers can make a play here, make a stop, and stay ahead in this half. Manuel looks, he drops back, he's going, he's looking around, but he gets dragged down for another sack. But again, they're going to run to the line, only 6 yards to go. Can we make another stand? Clock is ticking. Manuel drops back, he's going to run again, and he fumbles the football as he runs into Melvin Ingram and the blocker. But luckily they get it back, and that's 2 sacks from Melvin Ingram, bringing all sorts of pressure today. 8 seconds left, last chance saloon. Manuel throws it up, and there's Charles Clay, and he gets hit, and he can't get to the end zone. So the Buffalo Bills are going to take the last time out and settle for a field goal here. That's a great defensive stand by the Chargers, great play. And it's up, and the field goal is good, bringing the score to 21-20 in the first half. So a good half of football there from both teams. You see that the Buffalo Bills did more on the ground and through the air and dominate time possession, but we still have more points than them, which is great to see. So Rivers now going to hand to Melvin Gordon, and David Johnson just did not block anybody there. Poor Melvin Gordon got absolutely annihilated. But Rivers now is going to have to Floyd, who gets the first down on a nice pass and catch there for over 14 yards. Rivers 2 picks so far, gotta be fair, I thought they were both quite fluky, so we'll see about that. Melvin Gordon runs up for 1 yard. A nice stop there on the play by Kevin Williams again. It's the play action this time. Pressure coming in. He can't get rid of the ball, and he is sacked by Mario Williams. Wouldn't be too long before he said his name. 3rd and 18. Everyone goes long. He throws it up. And there's Jacoby. No, it's not. What am I on about? It's Stevie Johnson. Wow. Former 1st round pick, and he goes long, and he gets the pass. Great pass there. But here Allen can't hang on as he goes across the middle and is blown up. So Rivers drops back now, 2nd and 10. Stevie Johnson again makes a nice catch and gets another first down. I mean, this guy could probably play a starting receiver anywhere else, but here he's like, I don't know, he might be starting next year when Malcolm Floyd goes. You might see it, just letting you all know in advance. So 2nd and 3 now. Rivers drops back and he looks, and there's Malcolm Floyd wide open, squeezes the ball between the 2 defenders, and that's another passing touchdown for Philip Rivers. That's 3 on the day. Carving up this secondary for the Buffalo Bills. As we said, this secondary is not the best in the NFL. I mean, well, I can only name really one of their players, which is Stephon Gilmore, and quite frankly having a hard time against Malcolm Floyd and Keenan Allen today. But Bryce Brown's going to get another handoff. He's at 45 yards on the ground so far. Not great, but not bad. Manuel hands off to Brown again. Eric Weddle meets him in the hole, and that's another short gain, only 3 yards. So 3rd and 3, Manuel drops back, he's got the ball and pressure comes, but he finds Percy Harvin. Nice play there. Lucky play, if anything. But EJ Manuel looking really good on the day, 10 of 14 for 2 touchdowns. Brown gets the handoff here. He's going to power forward for a nice gain of 4 yards. E.J. Manuel into centre. Hands off to Jerome Felton, the fullback getting in on it. Look at him breaking tackles. That's a grown man. That's a grown man running downhill. And here he comes again, Jerome Felton. But Ryan Carruthers making another nice play, his second of the day. You haven't seen his name very often, and you won't because he's a nose tackle. Man in shotgun, and he finds Lewis again. Could it be Thaddeus Lewis? I'm not sure. I'm sure that's a quarterback, but never mind. And he is hurt on the play. He goes down after a big hit from the linebacker. Just waiting to see. He manages to... No, he needs help getting off the field, and that's not a good sign for Buffalo Bills fans, but he manages to walk under his own power now. So good to see. Good for Buffalo Bills fans. Now, Manuel in the shotgun. He hands off to Marquise Goodwin, who should be 99 speed, and he gets brought down. What a weapon on offense he would be. God, I wish he was in our team. Never mind. So Manuel drops back, he looks, and there's Watkins again. Can we stop him? 1 yard short of the goal line. A nice touchdown saving tackle there to stop Sammy Watkins. But this time Clay comes in motion. They hand off to Bryce Brown, and we can't tackle him. And that's another touchdown for the Buffalo Bills. So still in this game. Certainly haven't given up hope that they're going to win this game. They're going to go for 2 here, try and tie it up. Harvin in motion. Manuel in the shotgun. He stops, he's got plenty of time, and he's going to take off. And look at that, like getting past all the blockers, and he runs it in for a touchdown. What a play by E.J. Manuel. Great read on the play. Good look at that again. Pressure comes, he is good blocking, but pressure's coming up the middle there, and he runs right into his lineman, but manages to bounce it outside and get a touchdown. So nice play like by there. But Melvin Gordon tries to run, and he gets stuffed on that play. 4-yard average so far, so not bad. Rivers dumps it off to Jacoby Jones, who makes a nice move and gets the first down. Can be quite a weapon on offense when he gets utilised correctly, I think. I mean, he's got quite a lot of speed, so... As he points to the end zone, that brings us up to the 4th quarter. So, last quarter of play. Rivers hands off to Allen, who does a good job of holding on there after getting hit straight away. In the I formation now, Gordon gets the ball, and he's dragged down for 2-yard loss. So Rivers in shotgun now, 4 receivers out wide. He throws across the middle to Antonio Gates, who, as usual, is wide open, as he nearly always is. Phillips in motion, first down. Hands it off to Gordon. He's got some room. He cuts it up, but he runs into the back of John Phillips and can't make more than 6 yards. Some nice gap there, to be fair, though. Rivers hands it off again to Melvin Gordon, and another nice block. And he's going to go up, and he's going to be 1 yard short of the first down. So they're going to try and get 1 yard here. They give it to Gordon again, and he's met in the hole. And did he get enough for the first down? It's going to be very, very close here. We're going to have to wait for the guys with the chains to come out, I think. And it is just enough for the first down. That's a first down for the Chargers, and this drive keeps on rolling. Phillips in motion now. Oliver's in the backfield, and they hand it off to him, and no blocking there. Mario Williams came straight through and just blew that play up completely. Rivers now. He hands off. He chucks the ball to Keenan Allen, and they missed the tackle, and Keenan Allen's going to dive for the end zone. It's another touchdown for the Chargers. That's 4 touchdown passes for Phillip Rivers today. What is this Bills secondary doing? I tell you what they're not doing. They're not covering our receivers because, wow. Look at this play from Keenan Allen. Such heart to get into the end zone. Manages to break away from a poor tackle there, and he just leaves his feet, dives about 3 or 4 yards for the end zone there. Right over the pylon. Great play by Keenan Allen. Heads up play to get the touchdown. And he's having a good year so far, especially with receptions. So now, Manuel's in the shotgun. They have to bring this game back once again. Percy Harvin, look at all that room, and Jason Verrett can't bring him down, and he stumbles. Oh, that was lucky. I mean, if Eric Weddle had not gotten over there, that would have been a touchdown all day long. So Manuel might have another big play here, and he throws it over the head of Marquise Goodwin, who I think could have actually made that catch and taken it for a huge gain, but luckily he didn't. So, 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Manuel is in the shotgun once again. He's waiting. He's going to take off this time, though. He has pursuit on him. Donald Butler brings him down. That's still another nice game on the ground. Another game on the ground. He has 64 yards rushing on 4 rushes. That's a huge game by E.J. Manuel. Have to watch out for that more often, I think. But pressure comes down, and he throws on the run. That's nearly picked off by Matt Elam, but he can't make up the heads up play, which is a shame. But unfortunately, Manuel's going to get a completion here to Charles Clay, and it's going to be a first down. So that miscommunication nearly cost them, but they managed to keep the drive rolling irregardless. I believe that's a word. Manuel drops back now, and he throws it to Charles Clay, who manages to stay in bounds just long enough to make a 4-yard completion. 4-yard gain, I should say. Manuel under centre, Bryce Brown behind him. Going to try and close this game up. Pressure comes, and he loses the football. But they're going to call it a forward pass incompletion. Brian gets the ball again. A huge stiff arm on Brandon Flowers there. No, I believe it's Patrick Robinson, and he makes the first down. It's a big gain there by Bryce Brown. Hands it off to him again. He's got room at the middle, but Patrick Robinson this time does not get stiff arms, and he brings him down in the hole for a nice tackle. That's a nice tackle there by cornerback. Bryce Brown's a big guy, not going to lie. Man now drops back. He's got time. He looks, but his blocker literally just runs straight into him, and Ryan Carruthers gets a sack. He's having a field day today. Great play by the nose tackle. Manuel, he's going to look. He's looking, and there's Woods, and Williams just manages to bring him down short of the first down, so it's 4th and 2, 4 yards to go, and they're going to go for it, ladies and gentlemen. This is pay dirt for them. They have to score. This game is probably over. Manuel drops back. He's looking. He's got time. He's going to run. He's going to throw, and he just drops it on the ground. What are you doing, EJ Manuel? Buffalo Bills fans hate you right now. Unfortunately, we have to start on our 4-yard line. That's going to be tough for us, but Melvin Gordon gets a nice gain there, so gets us out of our own end zone, luckily. So go to Melvin Gordon again. This time, though, he doesn't make much gain there. 1 yard. They got 1 timeout left. We can get a first down here. The game is over. Rivers looks. There's Antonio Gates, and it's a first down. And that is all we are going to need. So, the Chargers able to just run the clock out, and this Buffalo Bills team has to squat in shame. So the Chargers win 35-28. That puts them on 2-1 for the season. I hope you guys will join me for next week, where we will be going up to Jacksonville to take on the Jags. Phillip Rivers is your player of the game with 4 touchdowns, 76% completion rating. So until next time, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you'll keep following the franchise and support it. And leave us a message or comment. Until then, take care. See you soon.